We're going to be winterizing my boat today. I've been kind of busy the last few weeks just trying to get ready. I feel like winter's coming fast this year. We are now officially fall time. I think the leaves are all changing colors and it looks nice. You can see here the moon's out behind me, and it's kind of neat. We've had a full moon the last few nights. But yeah, I've been just super busy trying to get stuff done and haven't put a lot of effort towards making videos for you guys. And that'll all come once it all settles down a little bit. Last weekend, it was Saturday morning, about 3 in the morning, I woke up just sick as a dog. Ended up getting food poisoning, and that wiped me out for the whole weekend. So I didn't get anything done. So now I got some catch up, as well as still a bunch of stuff that probably won't get done. But in any event, on this video, I want to bring you along as I winterize my boat. And hopefully this will help some of you guys to figure out how it's done if you don't know, or just enjoy watching me winterize my boat. So we'll go over and I'll show you my boat, tell you about it, and we'll get started. All right, so we're 66 degrees inside, 36 outside. So I lit a fire and got this thing rolling. Not real strong, but we're putting off some heat. So it's warming it up in here. Now the battery on this boat is bad. This is the boat here, and we're gonna drag it out. And so I got the charger on it. Looks like we're 80%. Not sure if that's gonna get it. If it doesn't, we'll have to hook up jumper cables and go that route. So we'll go grab the tractor and we'll yank this thing out and take a look at it. So this is my 1973 Slickcraft SS-235 hardtop. I don't know how many of these hardtops are out there, but I see them occasionally. I got a good deal on this and decided that I wanted a boat to go out on Lake Michigan on. And just so happens that this boat has been on Lake Michigan its whole life. It was in Chicago, and what happened is somebody had ripped out the transom and they took the outdrive and the motor out. This boat used to have a Ford 351, and now it's got a Mercruiser Alpha, I think Alpha 1, is that right? Outdrive and aftermarket, of course. And it's got a Chevy 350 V8 in it. So it's kind of a mutt, but it does move along pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and get in, and I'm gonna pop that hood and we'll show you what we're working with. Well, before I do that, just a brief tour around the inside. I did have to put 2 new seats in, and you can see I built riser blocks for them. So turned out pretty good. I like it. When I got this boat, the seats and everything were tore up from raccoons, and you can tell that over here that's still kind of tore up. It had this wood with vinyl covered material going all along here, and I just took that out. The transom, or I'm sorry, not the transom, but the cover back here for the back was shot, so I cut that piece of wood, installed it, and and I still have to make a door for that. So this is an ongoing project. Over here, I went ahead and installed a nice VHF marine radio, and on this side I got a CB radio. So it's a work in progress, and we are slowly making progress on it. So back here under this hood, we got the Chevy 350. I'll go ahead and pull that back and show you. There you go. So I pulled this out because I already drained the motor, but I'm going to show you where you do that at. So on the side here, if you look on these manifolds, see if I can get you in there. Right here, there's a plug. You're going to pull that out, let all the water drain out of it. Obviously, it's going to fill up down here, so that's where this comes in. You pull that out so it'll drain out of the bottom there. See if we can get you in there. So kind of see a bunch of crap in there. I'll clean that out. And then on the block itself, I'll get you in here. You're gonna have, there it is. Get some light on it for you. There you go. You're going to have a couple of those valves. You're going to have one on this side and one on the other side. So open those up, let that drain out. And the block and your manifold should all be empty at that point. So I do that first, let out all the water drain out. You can kind of see I got a little puddle down there from when I did it last night. And once we do that, we're going to go ahead and start the motor and let it suck in RV antifreeze. So one other thing you may want to consider is this down here, I believe is the power steering cooler. And you can see it's lower than that valve on the block there. If I can get it to focus. I guess it doesn't want to, but basically I would pop that hose clamp off and let that drain down in there too. So now that you got everything drained out of the motor, what you're going to need is RV antifreeze. This is what I use. I just happened to find this at Tractor Supply. Normally this stuff is about $4 a gallon. I ended up getting this 2 for $5, so $2.50 a gallon. I did see Menards a while back had this stuff on sale, and I missed it for $1.50, and that was with the rebate and all that. So you can keep an eye out at Menards. Usually there's a good deal there, but I've got a 5-gallon bucket here that I use, and it's got one of these fittings on it, and I got a hose. That hose is going to go to some earmuffs that we're going to install on the outdrive right here. And what I'll do is I'll set this bucket on the ground. I'll pour about 2 gallons of that stuff in it and hook up the earmuffs. If it's on the ground, it's not going to be coming out. I'll go and I'll start the engine, and I'll pick that bucket up and set it up here. And as it's running, you won't have anything coming out, and it'll just keep sucking it down. You keep adding it as necessary until it starts spitting out pink from the outdrive. So that's what we're going to do now. All right, got that on. Well, they put some tough stuff on here on these. We're gonna go ahead and just fill that up. So from what I understand, these 350 engines can take anywhere from 5 to 7 gallons. Now I don't know if that's exactly right, but I read that on the internet, so it has to be true, right? We're going to put 2 or 3 in here. go ahead and do another one. Now hopefully this thing starts up and doesn't give me any fits. All right, get the jumper cables. All right, jumper cables are hooked up. Let's try again. Nope, that didn't work. So there it is. That took about 4 gallons. And you've seen how it started smoking and coming out of the exhaust. So the engine now should be full. So it looks like I've got some for next year, and just kind of wanted to go over this here. Obviously that's the bucket, but I've got all these other fittings too, just from past experiences. So I just take those and throw them right in that bucket. We'll throw that bucket in the boat, and I'll throw the canvas cover on the top on the back. And this boat is ready to go into storage. I will not be storing it in the barn here. It's going somewhere else because it takes up so much room. I could better use that room for like my plow truck in here. So if you watched that and you thought, oh, that sounded like it was running too fast, it was. The motor this year developed a carburetor issue, and it will not idle. So the only way I could keep it running is to idle it up a little bit, and that was good enough to get it to get it winterized. So that's that. There you go. I think that's going to do it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.